Welcome. We are just about to go live on Insight Timer, so I invite you to join us there. Hi, friends. Welcome. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. So grateful to see you. Feel free to share in the chat where you are in the world, something you are grateful for today. Hi, Nada. Oh, I'm so happy to see your faces, your little bobbing profile pictures. How is our sound? Ah, hi, Christina. Hi, Elisa. Hi, Sunshine. Hi, Anne. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Liz. Oh, what a gift to be together. Ah, hi, Camille. uh, Hi, Chico. Oh, so lovely, everyone. So grateful to be together. Hi, John. Oh, great, John. Hi, Joy. Hi, Yahia. Oh, I love you all so. I do. Hi, Neil. Oh, it's I'm who knows how many times I'm going to cry today, friends, just to be forewarned. It's a water work for me. Hi, Arlene. Um, I've been navigating so much. Many of you have been in this journey with me, and you know that the last couple months have been very intense, and recently some more very intense things have been occurring in my family life, and I'm really present to the exquisite gift of how challenges can crack our hearts open. So I'm really just feeling that in our togetherness today. I'm feeling such deep gratitude to be together. I can feel your love and I love you so, and I'm so grateful. And some of you may be here for the first time. A very warm welcome to you as well. And you might think, well, this woman doesn't know me. She can't love me. And I think everyone who comes to these sessions can attest that the love is freely shared here. It is here for each of us. It's not about personality or the mistakes we've made or the successes that we've had. It is the essence of our oneness. So how is our sound, my loves? Can you hear me? Some of you probably recognize this background. For those of you that join my parents' sessions, my beloved father, Jonas, leads a wonderful session on Fridays, Finding Peace Fridays. You probably recognize this background. You can find him here on the app, Jonas Magram, and my beloved mama, Sandy Magram, also leads lives. She might use a different background though. Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. Thanks for the feedback, friends. Wonderful. Well, again, a very, very warm welcome to everyone. My name is Selena. We have these live sessions regularly as a way for us to come together in community, to share a space of love and compassion, self exploration, healing, growth, whatever that looks like and means for each of us. This is a community space where we come together with this, Well, each of us may have different intentions. My intention, one of my intentions in this space is to always welcome each of us just as we are. I do my best to be an example of that, coming with my tears or upset at times or whatever is present. So, this is a place for us to really practice being with what is our judgments, our fears, our worries, rage, shame, grief. All of it is welcome here with this awareness, this consideration that there is nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with you. What if you just paused for a moment? And even if you've never met me before, and this is our first time together, just feel what it feels like to hear someone say, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing. We're having experiences, thoughts that come and go, emotions that come and go. Every single one of us, without a doubt, have made mistakes in our lives, probably many mistakes in our lives. There's nothing wrong with you. You're having an experience that sometimes we label as pleasant and sometimes we label as very unpleasant. It's all experience, and you are the experiencer. Meaning, if you are able to witness the sensations in your body, doesn't that mean that you are the one aware of the body? If you're able to look at your thoughts, become aware of your thoughts. And you notice there's a thought about breakfast and a thought about what somebody said and a thought about a feeling you're having. If you're able to be aware of your thoughts, then aren't you the one watching the thoughts? If you're able to be aware of the emotional experiences, doesn't that mean you are the awareness, aware of the emotion? You are not the experience. Now, of course, we could go beyond that and say, well, ultimately, we are everything when it comes to non duality. There is no separation between any aspect of experience and self. And there's no judgment within that as well. But I don't think many of our minds can grasp that yet. Yes. So we start with this: I am the awareness having the experience, or I am the presence aware. I am presence aware. How does that feel? How does that feel to just sit? Hi, Heather. Yes, I am. I am. Tatvam asi. I am that. Yes, Anika. I am enough. I love seeing your faces. And even if I don't get to see your face, just even your profile picture, because I know many of you and your profile pictures now, even if it's not of you. Yeah. So, again, thank you for being here. For anyone who's newer to our time together, I have many recordings on the app. I have 2 courses: Yogic Practices for a Peaceful Life and Awaken My Heart, a guide to living with self-love. And you can check my profile page for when these lives happen. I'm traveling right now and I don't know how long I'll be away from home. So the schedule will be a little different. And you can find the live schedule on my profile page here on the app. And of course, if you are not with us right now in Insight Timer and you're someplace else, I can't see your comments, unfortunately. And I do welcome you to download the free Insight Timer app. Come be with us here, be in this community experience. It's such a gift. Ah, lovely. Thanks, Anika. Anika shared, Awaken My Heart is amazing. Yeah, it's very, I find that it's so many of the tools or the exercises in that course They're so basic, and yet there's something that a very quote unquote seasoned self love practitioner can still use regularly. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to see you. Jessica and other Jessica, Tatiana, Bliss, Marcy, so many of you who joined while I was speaking away. So grateful to be together. Victoria, I don't see Victoria here, but I see someone said hi to Victoria. It's funny, sometimes not all the comments come through, interestingly enough. Wonderful. So let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Why don't we just actually do that before we move into a technique and an exercise? I invite you just to be still. It's possible, of course, if you're driving, please keep your eyes open. If you're able to just close your eyes, no matter where you are, whether you're standing, sitting, lying down, just be still. Breathe and be still. That's all we're doing for these next few moments. Just be still. Practice stillness. This is one of the, I don't know if we call it a technique or an exercise, but this is one of the practices that my beloved teacher Saima, I hear again and again inviting us to engage in. Just once an hour, just pause for 1 minute and be still. Just be still. It's amazing what can happen if we just be still for 1 minute. Sometimes we just become much more aware of all that we are distracting ourselves from, the discomfort inside. Sometimes we're able to just drop even deeper than that, though, and find a moment of that inner stillness, that access to presence. Hi, Michelle. Ooh, the land of enchantment. What is that song? Into that was the Hocus Pocus song for anyone who remembers that movie from the 90s. I guess it's become a cult classic. So many probably know it. What is it? Oh, we're not gonna go there because it's not, I don't know, the best song, but that's what it made me think of. Ah, lovely. Lovely, Michelle. Ah, I'm so grateful to just sit together for a moment. So grateful. So now I do invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Maybe feel your feet on the floor. Sit tall. Roll one shoulder up, back and down, and the other shoulder up, back and down. And actually, before we really drop into some more stillness, let's move into the centering technique. Many of you are familiar with this. If you're not, welcome to a new technique that is just wonderful for really bringing us into inner alignment, inner centeredness. It's an ancient yogic technique. Let's bring the palms to touch at the heart. And of course, if you can't move the body, you can visualize this and still have an experience. You may not, I shouldn't say have an experience because you may not notice an experience. You can still experience the benefits even from just visualizing. And that goes for those of us who are physically practicing as well. So let's take a slow, deep breath in. Exhale completely. And now, as you inhale, reach your right hand all the way up to the sky, the left hand down, maybe straighten that upper elbow if possible. And then exhale as slowly as you can. Really take your time with your breath and your movement to bring the hands back to the heart where the palms touch. And then we inhale the left hand all the way up, right hand down by navel, but all the fingers point up. And again, exhale really slowly, like you're moving through honey, coming back to your heart. Inhale your right hand up, left hand by navel, open the chest. Exhale slowly. And we'll just stop here after 3 rounds. When you do this on your own, you're welcome to do it more than 3. Some like to do it 4 to feel more evened out or even more. Let's just pause for a moment. Feel your palms and fingers touching. Relax the shoulders down. Feel your body breathing. And then let's relax the hands down. Welcome, Britt. Welcome, Dana. Close the eyes if they're open. And if that's uncomfortable, you can always just allow your gaze to be relaxed, looking downward. Allow a space between the teeth and even the lips. Start to soften the area of the jaw and the face. Maybe gently touch the tongue to the roof of the mouth, just behind the upper teeth. Shoulders relax back and down. Slow, deep breaths in and out of the nose if possible. Feel the crown of the head lifting up toward the sky, lengthening the spine. The chin is slightly tucked. The hips sink down. And now that I've offered these cues, I invite you to find the position that serves you best, that allows you to relax into stillness, maybe integrating the cues that I just offered. Let's inhale together. Pause and hold the breath for just a moment if that's comfortable for your body. And then slowly exhale all of the air out. Inhale slowly and deeply. Pause and hold if that serves you. Exhale slowly and completely. Inhale. Pause and hold. Exhale. And then, if it's comfortable, we'll add another pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold only if that's okay for your body. Relax the shoulders. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause if you choose. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Continue counting in your own mind. 4 counts in, 4 counts to pause if you choose, 4 counts out, and then another pause. Shoulders remain relaxed down. Release any sense of strain here. So breathe in a rhythm that allows you to be really relaxed or at ease at least. Soften the muscles in the forehead, around the eyes and mouth. And we'll continue here for a little while. If your mind is drifting, gently guide it back to focusing on the sensations of the body breathing and counting. We'll move through one more complete round like this. Once you're complete, breathe naturally. The body is still and relaxed at the same time. And to support us dropping deeper into this moment, we will practice repeating the mantra so so hum, which essentially means I am. We were speaking about presence, awareness. This is I am. If for any reason you prefer not to repeat so hum, you're welcome to repeat I am. So I invite as you breathe in your mind, silently repeat the sound so. And as you breathe out, silently repeat the sound hum. So hum. So hum. Continue repeating in your mind, allowing yourself to be just as you are, with your mind gently repeating the mantra so hum. If you wish, you may, with the eyes closed, turn your gaze between the eyebrows. So Um, each time you find the mind has drifted away into thought, gently guide it back to the repetition. So, um, so, um, so, um, if you find rigidity in the body or the mind, the emotions, take a deep breath in and out. Consciously soften or maybe consciously offer yourself a breath of compassion, allowing, just allowing yourself to be as you are. And then return to repeating so as you inhale, hum as you exhale. Be here for a little while longer. Continue to bring your awareness back to repeating so this beautiful anchor reminding us I am presence, I am loving awareness, present to it all. Can you allow yourself to be here a little more, to be this awareness, this loving awareness, welcoming whatever is arising while using this powerful mantra, so hum, to anchor us and also expand us. Just allow, just allow. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Become aware of whatever inner state is present. Maybe you have tapped into something, softened into something, expanded into your true nature. Maybe there's just a taste of that stillness or that peace that is within you, that is truly who we are, covered by the layers of mind. Let's take a slow breath in and a long breath out. Very slowly move fingers and toes. Maybe roll the shoulders. Maybe move the spine a little, the head. And as you slowly open the eyes if they're closed, I invite you to remain still. Is anyone else having this issue with the sound? Just remain still with eyes open. Thank you. And as you experience what you can through your eyes, just notice if things look any different. What has shifted in your experience? Taking this time to be more still. Thank you. How does that feel? Great, Brad. I wonder why so many, I guess there's something happening with the app right now that so many have been having issues with the sound today. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You're so precious to my heart. So what is present for anyone who wishes to share? And if you're just enjoying the stillness, I invite you to just enjoy the stillness. If you'd like to share what's present, what are you aware of? Hi, Gary. What are you aware of? Camille shares, all is well. I am where I am supposed to be. Ah, isn't that such a beautiful surrender? I am where I'm supposed to be. Julia shares, I love you. You are precious to my heart and to this world, as are you, my love. I'm so grateful for you and all the ways that you've been supporting me so big. Thank you. Oh. Mm. I know the chat is moving slowly, so I imagine in a moment all of your comments are going to roll in on my end. So just take a moment to pause for anyone who's typing what you wish to share today. And for anyone who's, well, not just for anyone who's new, but for anyone who has any questions about this meditation technique or an experience, loving, uh, loving, loving. Happy to hear anything you wish to ask or share. Tatiana shares, oh, here they come. Tatiana shares, everything is the way it is supposed to be, stillness and peace. Beautiful. Brad shared, moving slowly like the chat. Liz shares, much more hopeful and peaceful. I loved the mantra, I am, and plan on making that an ongoing part of my meditation. Beautiful, Liz. Zawadi, if anyone doesn't know Zawadi, beautiful, beautiful teacher here on the app. I invite you to check out her offerings, her lives. Such a gift to have her with us. Zawadi shares, wow, that's the affirmation that came up for me, Julia. Even in despair, I am exactly where I am supposed to be. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, Selena. I really needed this today. Jane shares, peace after a busy day, enjoying being here at a good UK time. Yes. Blessings to you all. Blessings to you, love. Yeah, it's nice when I travel because then there's the option of meeting earlier, which works so much better for so many or makes it feasible to be together. So I'm happy that we get to be together. Angela shared, today my friend is scheduled to transition. I'm going to miss her so much. Oh, my love. I love you. I'm so sorry. Blessings, blessings, blessings in her journey. Blessings. And you can bless her with the big, magnificent light that you are. Just bless her and bless yourself. Bless your heart in its tenderness and its missing and its sadness. Just bless your own heart. I love you. Andrea shared, you are a blessing in my life, as are you, my love, as are you. Whitney shares, I feel love, so much love inside me, around me, coming to me and moving out from me. It's wonderful. It's beautiful, beautiful. Michelle shares, you are precious to this world and our universe. Remember that we are divine. Yes, 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 yes. And we are one. Nina shares, looking for your wisdom, how to lovingly detach from our moms, mom and mom-in-law, in order to fully be authentic in our life. Oh, my love, that's a big one because there's so many layers to that. There are the layers of potential people pleasing and changing who we are for the sake of feeling accepted and loved by another. There's also the turning toward ourselves with such love and compassion that we allow all parts of ourselves to exist. I mean, we could speak on this for days. So let me think of one thing I could share on it. First of all, to acknowledge that there's part of you, the little Nina inside, who is still looking for approval. She's looking for approval. And why do we look for approval? Because we want to feel loved. We want to feel secure. We want to feel safe. Our deepest longing is love next to safety. So to acknowledge the little Nina inside who feels that way, who feels that longing to be approved of. And you go approve of her. You go sit with her. You go love her and listen to her and tell her how proud of you are, proud of her you are, and how you love her and everything you appreciate about her. I have, the inner child healing meditation here on the app. That's a good one for these kinds of conversations with our little ones inside. So go tend to the part or the parts of you, yes, that are longing for that approval. And you practice giving it to you on a daily basis. And the more you feel that love within yourself, the more spacious you feel, the more you build more confidence. And it's easier to say, I am this way. And I don't need to change myself to feel loved by another. I love myself so much that I would rather be authentic and face someone's disappointment or even rejection if it means being true to myself. This is one of the greatest journeys that we take in life, the journey of awakening to our own self love and respect, the journey of awakening to honoring ourselves truly, whatever that looks like for each of us. Oh, great love. Yeah. So that's where I would start. And the inner child healing meditation, again, is a great tool for that. Chico shares, all the love I wish for is within me and around me. Yes, my love. Michelle is asking, what is her name? And Yahia has written it in the chat. Oh, awesome. Yes, she is such a beautiful soul. Hi, my Tom. Tom shares, I'm so happy to be able to be here today with you. This is just what I need, just what is needed. I was just thinking of you, Tom. I think it was just yesterday. I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad you're here. Anika shares, God's working through you and for us. Wait, God's working through you and for us. There is only one. How can it be any other way? So we need these reminders, though, yeah, for the parts of us that forget. Thank you, my love. Michelle shares, archetypes and changing family dynamics can be a lifelong process and journey. Absolutely. Absolutely. Michelle shares, we want to feel heard and we want to be seen. Tell your inner child that you will be present and listen and will see your little one within. We must learn to honor ourselves at every stage and every season. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, it's almost time for us to complete. I feel like today's session just flew by. I guess that's what happens sometimes when we take time to drop into stillness. How lovely. How lovely to be still together. Brad shares, unconditional acceptance of myself seems to always be a work in progress. Yeah. My understanding is that part of that is as long as we are identified with the body, with the mind, with the emotions, as long as we are in this identity of a limited self, there will always be some type of judgment. I'm not saying this is an ultimate truth. And as always, if you're new here, I always say, take it or leave it. Anything I say here is just for consideration. I'm not here to say that there's one way. I don't believe there's one way, although it seems that way sometimes. Really just take what serves, leave the rest. And my understanding, which is very limited because it's from the limited mind, is that as long as I'm identified with the limited mind, with the identity, with thinking that I'm Selena, there is judgment that exists. And so there will always be that dance of learning self-acceptance as long as I'm identified with something that is not who I am, because in that realm there is always judgment, because the judgment is what helps the ego have an experience of separateness, which keeps it in the driver's seat. So as we identify with however you like to think about it, stillness, pure space, presence, our true nature, the self, oneness consciousness, as we identify with that as who we are, then there's no more judgment and therefore nothing to accept or reject. It is all in that presence. Angus. Oh, I'm so happy. My dad said you joined his session the other day, and I was like, I haven't seen Angus in so long. Why don't I get to see Angus? uh, let's see what you're saying here. Now I'll read your comment. Angus shares, oh, apologies for your tardiness. So good to see you, love. So good. And you shared happy winning Wednesdays. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, love it. Love that profile pic. Love seeing your face so clearly. It's a treat. Ah, thank you, love. Thank you so much. Michelle shares, we are all a masterpiece and a dynamic work of art, aren't we? Jessica shares, you're one of my favorites on IT. Your voice is incredibly soothing. This is my first time. Wonderful. Welcome. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that my voice gives that nourishment. Thank you for being here. What a treat. Yeah, I live in Hawaii, and so I don't get to see many of you anymore. When I many years ago when the lives first started, we got to have so much time together. Um, because I was in such a different time zone. And now many of you I don't get to see because of my time zone. So it's just so wonderful to reconnect with so many today. And again, just a very warm welcome to anyone who's new. And if you're not with us on Insight Timer right now, remember I can't see your comments. And I really encourage you to download the free Insight Timer app and come be with us. These sessions are just such a gift. And it's so wonderful to be able to see each other's comments and really feel this beautiful community that we are together. Yes, this satsang, this gathering of truth. Jessica shares, I haven't seen you in the other spot, Angus. I haven't been on there. Vicky shares, first time here too. Hello from Alberta, Canada. Great, Vicky. I'm so glad you're here. I mean, can you feel the love, my friends? Some of you have been coming to these sessions for years now. So you're like, yeah. But for those of you who are here, can you just feel the taste of it that we have here together? There's just so much love. So rich. So rich. Angus shares, I'm gonna have to join. Your comment disappeared. And beyond here more, Jessica, I need to balance it out. It's so nice to be all together. Michelle shares, your voice is incredibly enchanting and soothing. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Michelle. Welcome. I'm so glad it's soothing. And part of that is this body, it's just this makeup. And part of it is the grace of my soul and the grace of all of the guidance of my beloved teacher, Saima. You know, for some, this might sound strange. For some, it might sound like day to day information. But there is energy that moves through the voice. And the more, let's see, I don't want to say the more of something. I'll just say it like this. With all of the years of cultivation that I have been devoted to in my own awakening and path, it has allowed the voice of this body to carry energy in a in a certain way, meaning I'm sure that my voice has always been soothing. People have told me that my whole life. However, what my voice has transformed into, and some of you can probably attest to this because you've heard the changes in my voice over the years. There's a quality where something in the sound of the voice touches something inside. There's some quality of the voice. It's an energy that moves through the voice, even if it's not alive, if it's just a recording. And that quality of Shakti, that principal energy of creation, is able to touch something inside of us. And maybe when that quality of Shakti, and you can hear me speak about it, it's not about me, it's not Selena, it's not something special about me. It's a vessel for Shakti, which is each of us. Each of us is this Shakti. It's a vessel for this energy to touch something inside. So some of you, sometimes you just hear my voice, or maybe we get on a one-on-one session, you just hear my voice for a moment and you start to cry because that Shakti, that divine energy that each of us are, it's intelligent and it knows and it goes and it touches that part inside that's hurting and it just holds it in love. Or maybe there's tension in the nervous system, and this energy in the voice just immediately goes in, and there's a soothing that happens in the nervous system. It's not just the sound, it's energy. And so much of this is the grace of my teacher. So much of what this body has become and what this vessel is able to be a conduit for is the grace of my teacher and the grace of my own cultivation. Yes, it's the grace of love. If we take away any person, teacher, whatever, Selena, what is it? If we take away all of the forms, it is a vessel for love. It is a vessel for love. And each of us have ways that we share our darshan, our blessings, and can become more and more these vessels of love on the planet. Some of us, it comes through our eyes more. Some of us, it comes through just our presence, our breath, the way that we touch someone. We are all embodiments of love. And just as my teacher Saima has always said to me, you can be where I'm at. For any of you who experience me as being something more than you, I'm not more than you. You can be where I'm at because it is you. It is you. It is your essence. We share the same essence. We share the same essence. We share the same essence. Going to come back to your comments. Yes. Oh, a lot came in when I was on that little tangent. Okay, here we go. Angela, I'm going to the concert I had planned on attending without feeling guilty. I'm here for my friend as much as I can be. I'm thankful for this space today. It's a rough day. I'm so glad you're doing that to care for yourself, my love. And just imagine all of this beautiful healing energy or joy or whatever arises in your heart during the concert. Imagine you're able to share that with her because it's energy. Energy doesn't have boundaries. You think of her and you're sending energy. You loving her and you're sending her that energy. I'm so glad you're taking care of yourself. I'm very much inside of that reminder myself. I've been caring for one of my dearest, dearest beloveds for about the past week. And the body is exhausted, the emotions are agitated from not having enough rest and time. And so we really, in any kind of caregiving situation, or even just showing up for a friend or a loved one, we must remember that our self care is imperative. It allows us to be the best versions of ourselves for our loved ones, for anyone, yes. Okay. We have so many comments. Hopefully, I can get to them. We'll go over just a couple minutes today and then we'll complete because I see it's time for us to complete today. Yeah, Jessica, can you feel the love tonight? Let's see here. Um, Anika shares, I've been with Selena for a long time now, and it's always like the first time. Oh, that's so sweet. Her loving ways and voice are like a warm hug to your soul. It's so beautiful. Yes, Julia, I'm so glad that you were able to pop on before work. What a gift. What a treat. I didn't think I was going to get to see you. Oh, oh, so beautiful, loves. Thank you so much. Hi, Macho. Welcome. Warm, warm welcome. How's your heart being here with us today? Oh my gosh, you guys, so many comments. Brad shares a great community, Selena, and you make it more special. Your energy comes through. Beautiful. Zawadi shares, that resonates. Many have said that my voice has changed over the year. I only started hearing that my voice was soothing in the last few years. Beautiful. Yeah, the quality of the soul, it can start to come through the voice. Yeah. Whitney shares, I have been listening to your recording for years and always deeply feel your love and compassion. It's even more powerful being with you live. Oh, Whitney, that just touches my heart so deeply. I just want to give you a big hug. What a gift to be together. What a gift to be together. And there are going to be more and more ways for us to be together and even be together in person. So many wonderful things are coming, my friends. So many. Ah, yes, 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 yes. I'm just seeing all of your beautiful comments. Anika shares Satnam, the grace within me. Michelle shares love will always be the highest vibration. Matcha shares, I'm so lost. I don't know what to do anymore. Please help me. Oh, oh, love. Mm, love you. I love you. And I invite you to lean on community. Lean on community. Reach out to your friends, reach out to family, reach out to people who offer or provide you a safe place. Find techniques, practices that help you return to a sense of you, a sense of self. I have so many recordings on here, and many of them speak to this. And I really invite you to explore them if you wish. I think there's one that's called From Longing to Love. There's another one that's called Everything Will Be Okay. There's another one, a newer meditation about source. Does anyone remember which one on the free section? I have one that's also in the subscription section, but I haven't, maybe it's called Divine Remembrance or something. I invite you to listen to these and to reach out for support. Reach out, my love. Reach out to health professionals, whoever you need to feel like you have some support. You know, I think it was 2 days ago. I was in the hospital with my loved one for like the last 5, 6 days or so. And I was just in that place of like not deep rest and stress and emotion. And I was just noticing that although for some time, even before this, I've really been feeling like I'm in the twilight zone. And it's really good. Thank you, Matcha, for sharing so vulnerably, my love, because not only because it gives us a chance and me a chance to be with you, but also because I think you'll understand that you're not alone by sharing that here. And I just invite everyone, um, anyone who relates to what I'm about to say, just share an emoji, any emoji in the chat, just like, a couple, so that Matcha gets how much this is happening for so many of us. We are in a paradigm shift on this planet. And for many of us, it feels like everything we have known is crumbling. Everything that makes sense is falling apart. The stability that we have had doesn't seem stable anymore. Um, we feel like we've lost who we are. We don't know who we are. We feel such deep moments of pain and despair. We feel like we don't know what to do. We feel so overwhelmed by emotions, sometimes for seemingly no reason, that we feel even more lost. This shift is shaking us profoundly. And the reason I brought up the recent experience that I had is because I was taking a walk. I took a break from the hospital and I was taking a walk down this path with all these trees and all these bunnies and deer. And I was on the phone with one of my dearest people. He was supporting me And I was just talking about how for some time now, I've just felt like I was in the twilight zone, in between worlds. And I said to him, I said something like, if I wasn't so well versed in this feeling, I would say to you that I feel so lost right now. If I hadn't experienced this sense of the crumbling in the awakening process so many times, I would say to him, I feel so lost and just in that everything that comes with feeling so lost. However, I have a different perspective of it now. Yes, a part of me still just feels lost. That's it. It just feels lost. I have no bearing. And this is actually so powerful. And if we choose to see it this way, because I do, I'm not saying you need to, friends. If we choose to see it this way, it is profoundly beautiful to be so lost because it means that something of the old paradigm is crumbling. Some old system that keeps me small, that keeps me identified with non-truth is crumbling. When I feel lost, it's me awakening to something that I don't know yet. How beautiful is that? When I feel lost, it's because I'm in the unknown. When I'm in the unknown, that is the birthing place of every dream. The unknown is the birthing place of greatest transformation. The unknown is the place where I can finally find who I am. Who am I? Tat Tvam Asi, I am that. The unknown is the most terrifying place, and it is the place that offers the greatest reward of finding out what is possible. So, my beloved one, in this feeling of lost, reach out for support. Have people you can speak with, that you can share your experience with, online communities like IT. Here on Insight Timers, so many of us can relate to these feelings of being lost. And there are so many groups. I have a group here on the app called Love Heals All, but we don't really use it anymore. Everyone is welcome to use it. If you want to get conversations going there again, I highly encourage you to reach out. And if you feel like there's such instability that you need some professional help, find a therapist, find some people, even reach out to your doctor, find people who can support you in this journey that you're inside of. And again, I just thank you. Thank you, Matcha, from the bottom of my heart for sharing this today, for letting us be with you in this. And I'm sure in these last minutes that I've been speaking, a lot of support and even maybe recommendations have been coming through the chat. I see Michelle sharing Psychology Today is a great resource to find providers. Wonderful. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I find it's so helpful. Sometimes speaking to friends is so helpful, and sometimes speaking to a therapist. It's just such a relief. They're trained to sit with us, and it's important to find someone who you resonate with, who you feel safe with. And for some of us, that might take a few sessions with the same person because it requires becoming vulnerable to sit with someone. Yes. Okay, I'm going to come back to your comments. We're 10 minutes over. Of course, if you need to go, my friends, I think it's without being said, you're welcome to leave anytime. I know some of you are just holding on for these last few moments together. I'm just going to come back through and read a few of the comments, and then we're going to complete. I thank you so much, everyone for being here. And I just see all this love coming through the chat for you, Matcha. All of this love. I hope you can really feel it. Really feel it. Yeah, so many of us. So many of us. And I do see here, my love, that thoughts of self-harm have come up. So please, from my deepest heart, please reach out to a professional. They're trained to know how to work with these parts of our brains and our minds and our emotions. Please reach out to someone. You're not alone, my love. Just, you're not alone. And And it's so important for us to reach out. So important. In the moments of heightened pain, it's difficult to remember some of the things that we know when we're more centered. Yeah, so that's why we need support. Please, please do reach out. And I hope that you're reading some of these comments, all of these comments that are coming in, because some of them are longer, and there's so much here for you. So much. Yes. There's so much love for you here. See this? Are you able to see it? Are you able to? I know sometimes not everyone can see the chats. Are you able to see all of this love coming through? Yes, and Michelle is sharing the free 1-800 numbers. Can someone see that? Um, I don't remember what the number is. Can you please share the 800 number in the chat, please? This is another great resource, Mancha. I don't know what country you're in, so it might vary country to country, but there are numbers to call. Michelle, I live on Oahu. Oh, yes. And darling, you don't even need to express your gratitude. If you feel too beautiful, and just it's just such a gift for us to be able to be here with you. It's a gift. I'll speak for myself. It's a gift for me to get to be here with you in this. Thank you, everyone. So do you see these numbers here, Matcha? 988. And I don't know what country are you in, love? Maybe we can just collectively find some numbers together. If you feel comfortable to share your country, and then we can make sure that we're getting you some of this support that you're needing. Ah. Matcha, do you have people that you can call? Okay, 988 is international. Okay, great. International. So you can call that 988. Do you do you have someone you can call today, my love? Do you have someone you can reach out to today? I know it's getting late in the day, but do you have someone you can call for support today? Now is the time. Yes. No better time than now to receive support. And do you have anyone there with you who can support you? Maybe physically, who you feel safe with? Great. And we have many options here for different countries now. Yes. So for anyone else who needs these reminders, yes. Yes. So courageous. So courageous. So courageous. Hmm. Matcha, is there any way that we can support you before the session is ending today? Are you writing these numbers down? Do you have anyone you can call today? Okay. So let's see here. Uh, Matcha, how do you feel about calling the 988 number? Are you open to doing that? And yeah, are you willing to do that? Insight timer, I know we usually have a moderator here. Can you just say a little hello if you're here so we know if you're here? And that way I know that on your end you have some resources that you can also share with Matcha. Uh, and Matcha, if you're open to it, I'm not sure if the Insight Timer moderator is here. So, um, so Matcha, can you send me a message, please? Are you open to that? Just send me a message here on the app, and we'll make sure that we get you some extra resources, please. You open to that, love? Thank you so much for your courage and just letting us be here with you today. Hmm. Matcha, you can just let me know. No, not at all, love. You didn't disturb us at all. This is why we're here together. Isn't this, my friends? This is exactly why we're here together, to support one another. That's what this space is for. It's for us to support each other. And I promise you, by you being courageous today and sharing this, you are serving many others on the call. You may be the only one who spoke up about this today. You're not the only one who feels this. So your courage is serving so many by bringing this conversation. Yes, there's nothing to apologize. I honor you. I honor you. So, okay, let's see here. So we have, um, okay, hi, Sil. Sil shares the number in Europe is 112 for help. Okay, great. Great. Thank you, Sil. So, Matcha, can you send me a message? Can you just let me know if you're open to that? Because it doesn't seem like a moderator's here right now, and I just want to make sure that we connect. Okay, great. Please do. And if for some reason some accounts aren't set up to send a message, if for some reason you're not able to send a message here on the app, just go to my profile page, and there is a link to contact me. Um, and you're going to call that number? Yes, yes, Gary. Matcha, we love you. Yes. Um, okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Matcha, this is why we're here. We're here to be together in this way, to love each other, to support each other. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Nicholas. Nicholas shares, I had those feelings too when I lost my sister a couple months ago. One day it will get better. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Matcha. So I'll look for your message so we can connect you with more support. Yes. Um, and and you have the number. Yes. Call that number. What is it? 988. Oh, look. Oh, great. Okay, so here's a number in France. I'm also going to repost it. So, Matcha, this is the number for you. Okay. Okay. Matcha, is there any other way that we can support you before this session ends? We do need to come to a close, and I just want to make sure that you feel like you have what you need right now. Yes, please message me. Please, please, please message me. And we'll make sure we have a list of resources for you. Please do. S'il vous plaît. Yes. Let's see, I'm just trying to think of any other. Yeah, I think just calling the number is best. So that's the first step. Call that number, and then after you call the number, message me and we'll get you more resources. It's my honor. My honor. Okay. So Matcha, I'll be looking for your message. I'm about to be in a session with a client. Once I'm complete, I will look for your message. I think, did you just message me? I'm looking at, yes. Okay, excellent. Great. Thank you. So now I have your info and we'll get you a list of resources. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for messaging me. That makes my heart grateful. Okay, beloveds, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for how big you show up. Thank you for your love. Thank you, Matcha, for your vulnerability and your courage in serving so many of us today. Thank you all for your love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, me too. Me too, Brad. I'm just going to wait just a moment for your flood of comments for Matcha to come through because they're still coming. And then after they come through, I'll end the session. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. I love you. Thank you all so much. And of course, Insight Timer and I both have Instagram pages, and every day on Insight Timer, for the most part, I post a little loving video. So if you're needing those loving reminders, there's so much there to support and just to have like a little drop of love. And Insight Timer also has some really just heart nurturing, inspiring, you know, uh, supportive videos as well, and little memes. So I invite you to find us both on Instagram if you're needing a little extra support in the meantime. Okay, great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's see here. I just want to come back and copy this number. I think I might actually be able to. Matcha, I'm going to copy and paste. Oh, no, that didn't work. I want to copy and paste the French number before I end the session. Okay, good. So here is, oh, why isn't it working? There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is the French number. And then I'm also sending you right now the international number, right? Isn't it 988, right? Not 998, 988. I can't get back to it. Can someone just please confirm that the international number is 988 before I send it? Okay, thank you. Okay, great. Okay, Matcha. So I sent those two numbers. And when I'm finished with my session, I will circle back and we'll get you some more resources. And just feel free to send me messages. Just feel free to. I don't always see them. I'll be more mindful of checking them though. But just feel free to send me messages, okay? And let's find you some support. Yes, let's find you some professional who can help you and serve you while you're going through this time. Yeah, yeah. Okay, great. Okay, beloveds, loving you, loving you, loving you. Deep, deep, deep gratitude. Deep gratitude. We'll see each other again, I think next week, same time, same place. So 1:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday next week is when we're scheduled. Talk to you soon, Matcha.